Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, the brave, the brave, the brave, home of the brave.
Greetings, everyone. I am Dr. Avis Proctor, the 6th president of William Rainey Harper College. I am honored to be addressing you, our esteemed graduates. When I arrived at Harper last summer, I could not have imagined that we would be celebrating the class of 2019-2020 virtually for its graduation ceremony. And likewise, I'm sure you did not envision this occasion this way. You imagined walking across the stage with your cap and gown, with your families and friends there to celebrate your accomplishment. These are certainly unprecedented times, but we wanted to recognize this truly significant milestone in your life. I hope that you're finding creative ways to celebrate with your family, because your parents, grandparents, sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles, and all the family and friends who may have played a part, large or small, in your journey, this is your day as well. The degree or certificate that you have earned represents many things. It is the successful completion of your coursework and countless hours of hard work while balancing the demands of family, work, and numerous other commitments. But really, your college credential is a gateway to a new chapter, whatever that may be, and that was certainly the case for me. Growing up on the island of St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands, I was primarily raised by my entrepreneurial grandmother. I developed a good sense of numbers by helping her sell her baked goods to support our family. As a result, at such a young age, I developed a love for mathematics, which ultimately led to me earning 2 degrees with a strong emphasis in mathematics. Like 1,555 of you today, I am a first-generation college student. No one in my immediate family had ever earned a college degree. From a young age, my mother and grandmother instilled in me that education would be the key to changing the trajectory of my life, and that it did. In college, it's such a gift to be surrounded by people of different cultures and share a similar journey. You may not realize it, but at Harper College, this particular class includes graduates from 15 different countries, 12 states, and all 23 communities within our district. You come from the suburbs, big cities, and rural towns. 63 of you are veterans. Your myriad backgrounds and experiences have made our Harper community a convergence of ideas and diversity. Of course, when I earned my degrees, the world looked much different than it does now. You will forever be known as the class that graduated during a pandemic. And to that end, I want to acknowledge the large group of Harper College graduates that are choosing fields that help us remain healthy and safe. If you're not already on the front lines, you have equipped yourself with the skills you'll need to become first responders and healthcare workers. More than 1,000 of you represent these programs today, from nursing, phlebotomy and surgical technology, to emergency medical services, law enforcement, justice administration, fire science technology, and more. We are indebted to you, and I wish you well in your pursuits. It's true that these are challenging times. Much of the economy has simply shut down, and personal and professional plans have been placed in jeopardy. Many of you may be struggling to meet your most basic needs right now. No one knows when we'll emerge from this or what that lasting impact might be. But it's also true that you are building a resiliency within yourself that can help meet those challenges. You now have insight on how connected we are and how this connectedness can help lift the human spirit. You know, I'm not a big fan of the phrase social distancing. I prefer to say physical distancing because we must remain social in these times now more than ever. Approaching a life through a lens of care and compassion will help you and those around you get through this stronger than ever before. Your college credential also symbolizes that you have the capacity to make informed decisions, yet engage in constructive debate, and know that facts, reason, and logic matter. The more you pursue knowledge, the more you realize there's so much you don't know, yet there are many opportunities that lie within lifelong learning. During these difficult times and in the big data era, when some seem inclined to dismiss science and evidence, you've shown that you value information and you're empowering and protecting yourselves, each other, and our community. We will one day begin to regain a sense of normalcy. Harper College will continue to be a solution provider for our local employers, and our regional economy will once again bounce back and thrive. We are truly the community's college, and you, our most recent group of Harper Strong alumni, will contribute and be leaders in your fields and achieve your personal and professional dreams. We're forever changed by this time in history, so here's my charge to you. As you move beyond graduation and into the next chapter of your journey, remember to reflect upon these experiences and how you want it to shape you. Always remember, we are Harper and we are better together. Congratulations to you all. At Harper, graduating classes have established a tradition of leaving a gift to the college for future classes. Farah Khan, the 2019-2020 President of Student Government Association, will now make a presentation on behalf of the class of 2019-2020.
Good afternoon to the graduating Harper students, members of the community, board members, Harper administration, staff, and faculty. I'm so glad we are able to gather for this momentous occasion under these extraordinary circumstances. Students around the world have been thrown into the deep end with online classes, balancing essential jobs or the loss of jobs, and ensuring our family's safety. This stress compounds day by day with every additional due date, coupled with threats of food, housing, or financial insecurity. Yet, the resilience of our students and their willpower to adapt to each new challenge inspires me endlessly. Which is why, after countless virtual meetings, deciding the class gift has been more important to us than ever. Every year, student government is tasked with giving back to the community and benefiting future classes. When this crisis ends, we want to welcome students to a campus that serves as a second home for so many members of this community. It is our hope to use our class gift budget to make this campus a better place by supporting students' food needs at school. To do that, we will purchase additional state-of-the-art microwaves to phase out older, less energy-efficient models. These microwaves will be placed at new locations to reach more students who bring meals and who utilize the food pantry. With this improvement, we never want students to worry about safely preparing their food for the day. As for those of us here now, circumstances have forced us out of our second home and into a changed world. This world needs our perspectives and experiences more than ever before. Through our shortened time at Harper, we know people from all walks of life and from all backgrounds. We know that these hardships affect every one of us, whether or not they are able to be here today. But most importantly, we know that we enter this new world together. We are Harper, and our greatest strengths come not alone, but through our community. And those new communities we enter, whether through new schools, new families, or new careers, will depend on us and our hard work to rebuild and thrive in coming years. So, start now. Physically distance, but don't socially distance. Call a friend or family member you haven't spoken to in a while. Reach out to a classmate you've interacted with, even if it was just one time. Listen to those in your social circles and encourage them to reject fear, stay strong, and stick together. William Rainey Harper, our namesake and the father of American community colleges, is attributed the quote, "Set your sights on not just the next few weeks. Set your sights on the years ahead, because our vision will look that far ahead." I encourage you all to keep looking forward, and when the difficult next few weeks and months are over, look back on our shared victory today. This is the first of many, and I can't wait to see what victories await us in the years ahead. Thank you.
The Motorola Solutions Foundation has a long history and partnership with Harper College in supporting excellence in teaching. As the Executive Director of the Motorola Solutions Foundation, it is my privilege to introduce Patricia Hamlin, the recipient of the Motorola Solutions Foundation Endowed Award for Teaching Excellence. One day in 1970, Patricia Hamlin, who was a senior at Palatine High School, sat defiantly in Harper's newly constructed Building A, where she was there to protest America's involvement in the U.S.-Vietnam conflict. 13 years later, to satisfy her curiosity, Pat, who was married and with a child, decided to enroll in her first ever college class, which happened to be at Harper. She fell instantly in love with the college experience and took as many classes as possible, all while working downtown full-time. Pat continued on to earn her bachelor's degree in 1990 and a master's degree in 1993. In 2001, Pat returned to Harper College as a full-time faculty member. What's so compelling about Pat is not only her unparalleled activity as a lifelong learner and not only her long-standing excellence as a talented educator, but it's also the simple fact that Pat's beginnings at Harper mirror the narratives of so many Harper students, many of whom start or restart the process of higher education after marriage, after children, while employed, and in varied states of public and private uncertainty. Professor Patricia Hamlin's story is truly the Harper story. She embodies Harper's spirit in just about every imaginable way, and we're so thrilled to celebrate and to honor her as this year's winner of the Motorola Solutions Foundation Award for Teaching Excellence.
To our graduates, I am so honored and excited and a little bit nervous to be able to speak to you today on this, your special day. I know how important this day is because I remember the day I graduated from Harper College. I have to admit, for an anthropologist, these are interesting times. New cultural patterns, new behaviors, new concepts and practices, flexible learning, social distancing, and what a semester this turned out to be. And yet, here you are, because you did not slow down. You did not give up. You did not put your head under your pillow. You did not stop trying. You made adjustments. You adapted. You were flexible. And guess what? You succeeded. We call that resilience. And you know what? You are going to need that coping ability again. For many of you, your degree or certificate is not the end. You're not done. When I graduated from Harper, I didn't know that someday I would graduate from NIU, magna cum laude with university honors and a master's degree in anthropology, that I would work for 2 years as a professional archaeologist or travel the world and become a published author of original research and teach at Harper College, my alma mater. So know this, you too can graduate at the top of your class from the transfer institution of your choice. We are very proud of the educational experience we provide at Harper, and our students are well prepared to succeed after they graduate. You and your generation face serious challenges and concerns. You already know that. But I am here to tell you that I have confidence in you. I put my trust in your hands to find answers, solutions, and the ability to make hard decisions that will ensure our very survival. But before you tackle all that, how about you just graduate with your certificate or transfer to the institution of your choice and be passionate about what you do and how you do it. As I retire this spring, I wish to express my thanks to my colleagues and fellow faculty who inspired me to think new and different ways, to explore new ideas of shared interest, to my students who challenged me to be creative in the classroom, to try new approaches, new technologies, texts, and materials, to stay current and continue to keep my courses relevant to their lives and goals, to the administration and staff who provided me with the resources to pursue the growth and learning experiences that shaped my career. I thank you all for helping me reach my full potential as a scholar, professor, and individual. It's with profound and sincere gratitude for what you have done for me that I wish you all the very best and every success.
President Proctor, members of the Board of Trustees, family, faculty, and guests at our virtual graduation. On behalf of the faculty, I hereby certify that the fall graduates of the class of 2019 and the spring and summer graduates of the class of 2020 have completed all associate degree and certificate requirements. Dr. Proctor, on behalf of the faculty, will you declare these students as graduates of Harper College?
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the virtue vested in me by the Illinois Community College Board and by the Board of Trustees of William Rainey Harper College, I do hereby confer upon each of you the associate's degree and or certificate with all of its rights and privileges thereto. Let me be the first to congratulate you on this distinctive accomplishment. It is now my pleasure to officially welcome you to the Harper College alumni community. Let this be the beginning of a journey of lifelong learning. Go forward and do great things. Please stay in touch. Once again, congratulations. We wish you all the best.